What is happening there? Hello?
Hello.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
What is going on?
Not much. What you
Ready to
doing?
watch, ready to watch Escape from New York?
Yes. And that reminds me, actually, not sure what time I'm doing it, but would you like to join me for Blade?
When?
I'll have to keep in touch with you on that part, but
All right.
would you like to do
Prism.
Blade?
Yeah, probably.
The
Prism.
tri-
Prism says they can't. Is joining us to say they can't join us. Can't join
oh,
because I have an appointment I need to go to. But have a good stream. Thanks, Prism. I appreciate you popping in, man. And I will catch you next time. I so far I think I'm still doing Chainsaw Massacre 2 later on tonight. So join me for that if you can. So far that's what I'm doing. But my youngest is feeling so good, so we'll have to see what's up with that. But
poor
um,
fellow.
yeah, um,
Oh, you don't
yeah,
think he?
man.
You don't think he possibly has the thing, do you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's vaccinated and all, but I mean, I hope not. I'm keeping a close eye on him.
I was gonna say you can't say that word.
Well, yeah. I forgot all about that. I hadn't really thought about it.
Yeah, that's a term. Can't use that.
Right. Um, yeah, I was gonna do like my Monday night thing. I was gonna do Exorcist 3, and then I thought, at a celebration of Chainsaw Massacre 2 coming out on 4K, I would do it. And then right after that, I seen where I seen where not only that, but Screen Factory is whipping out Black Christmas and Carrie on 4K.
It's about time Carrie got a 4K.
So
I
uh,
want it.
yeah, it's on both of them. It's about $80 to get both of
Well, I just want the Carrie.
them. You don't want the Black Christmas?
Well, I want the Black Christmas, but Carrie first off.
Cool, cool, Prism. I will see you then.
Nice.
If by chance anyone tunes in later on tonight and I'm not there, then that's why, because I had to take care take care of my kid. So, but like I laying down, I got him all taken care of and everything, and keep an eye on him and make sure everything's okay. So it's always got to take present. Um, so okay, so we did the fall.
Yes, that was fun.
I'm still trying to feel out these times here, man. Where it'd be a good time, you know what I mean? Where we can do this during the day before everything else gets started on every other channel and all that kind of stuff. Trying to find a good open time. It's kind of hard to do in this community.
Yeah, I know we got one other one for sure going right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, Phil had one. Phil had one going earlier. It wasn't a watch along, but Phil was on for the first time in a while. I talked to him earlier. He had one of the hangout streams.
Nice. I like those.
I hadn't talked to him in a while, so that was pretty cool. Um, Other than that, like I said, Chainsaw Massacre 2 tonight. Tomorrow night I will be with the Night Watch Zone doing finishing out the trilogy, doing Day of the Dead, uh, finishing out the Romero trilogy, the Unholy Trinity or whatever. And
Right.
then next week I'll have two streams. Monday night I will be doing a watch along. Not sure what movie yet, but I'll be doing a watch along with Popping the Popcorn on Monday. And on Tuesday night I will be back with Steel doing Shiver on the Forgotten Horror Archive. So
Nice.
that would be interesting. There's a lot of people don't even know about that movie, so that should be fun.
Yeah, I got a couple of them I have an idea to do. I'm thinking about, I'm going to start with either Creep Show or The Strangers.
I'm thinking about seeing doing before anybody else says or anything. I'm thinking about doing the Trick or Treat anthology Monday night.
Oh, I thought about doing that one too.
See if Popping wants to do that one. We will see what is happening. But whenever you're ready,
Yeah.
I'll go get the door, man.
Okay. You do the countdown, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, why while we're at I've got a few different things to talk about this movie. You know how I am. All right. Escape from New York. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tell me when you're on there. Tell me when it says mine's doing something. I'm assuming it's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just popped up where it says Avco Embassy.
Yep. Yep. It just popped up for me as well.
And it just said John Carpenter's New York.
Yep.
Cool.
Drop it down a little bit here so I can actually hear you talk to me.
Who else is going right now?
Now, McRae.
No, Dave McRae. Well, he's a completely different thing.
Sam McRae is going. He's so far. I think he's the only one going besides us.
I'm trying to find a good time to do this. You know, when others can join us. You know what I mean? And nothing else happening. This is also dinner time. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find a good time where you and I can do this. You know, when you have time, when I have time. You know, and it's also fun. You know, if others can join us and stuff like that. If not, then that's cool. It's just living several miles away. It's the easiest way for us to.
Ain't that many.
Mm-hmm.
I said it's not that many miles.
Well, it's enough miles when I can't really, we can't really hang out daily.
True.
So you say this is like third on your list of Carpenters?
Yes.
I would say that too. I don't know. I would probably but I could say nostalgia reasons would be, why The Fall would be number 2. But to me, all of Carpenter are nostalgia. You know what I mean? That's what I grew up with. From the time I was 5 years old, 1978. Well, I seen Halloween when I was about 6, so when it first came on HBO, so about 79. And
Right.
then right after that, Fog, and then this, and then Thing. You know what I mean? I just he had one hell of a streak, man.
That's true.
So. Here, I'm rewind this just a second here. I want to check something out because I do believe if my thing is true, that's what I thought. Yes. Yeah, I thought Nick Castle was the co-writer of this, and I think this is the last one that Deborah Hill produced of John Carpenter. Pretty sure.
Maybe.
Right, I backed it up. So where are you at?
1988, the crime rate in the United States rises 400%. It played for like a second.
Cool. Hey, Jerry saying, what's up? What's up, Jerry? Just checking out Escape from New York, man. Where does Escape from New York fall on your Carpenter list? If, like, say, what's your number 1 through 3? Your top 3 Carpenter favorites in order.
Not involving Halloween.
Vio Tasties, what's up? You too. What's your top 3 Carpenters in order? Mine is Halloween. Probably. Oh, it's so hard. Like I said, tied at number 2. Like my number, like I don't even have it number 3. My number 2 is a tie between The Fall, Escape from New York, and The Thing. It has to be. because and then closely followed up by there's just so much nostalgia tied up in all these movies because I was just a little kid, and I mean, I just loved it. I loved all these shit. But for the longest time, I remember when I was in elementary school. For the longest time, when Escape in New York come out, every kid on the playground was Snake Plissken. I made my own little patch. The old sunglasses. You know what I mean? It's got like the aviator sunglasses type thing. I popped it out of these cheap pair of sunglasses, and I taped like a shoestring to both sides of it and tied it around my head so it, what I mean, so I'd have the patch.
It's back. Yeah, it's actually pretty genius.
Yeah,
You can still see.
Well, and it was shaped like it. That's what I wanted it to be kind of shaped like the patch,
Right. Did you get it caught back up?
Yeah. The chopper just flew across it.
Oh, I've been waiting for you, dude.
Hmm? What?
I've been waiting for you. Oh man.
Told you I was there, man.
What's your timestamp?
Oh my goodness.
Still where timestamp is.
I guess it says 136, about 137.
136, 137.
Hold on, man. It's not moving for some reason. My timestamp is not moving. 138, 54. For some reason, it's screwy. It's not moving at all. Just get it to where the dudes in the little makeshift boat got
When
blew
they're
up.
on the raft?
Hmm?
When the guys are on the raft?
Yeah, they just got blew up.
Okay, I'm getting it. They just got blew up.
And now the helicopter is coming into and right here the helicopter's coming across where the Statue of Liberty is.
Alright, I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it here.
Let me get to the Liberty Island Security Patrol.
Yeah, and Tom Atkins just popped up on the screen. He's walking and talking.
All right, Tom Atkins just popped up on us.
Air traffic, this is Remy. Liberty Island Security Control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you there?
Almost. I'm a little ahead. Just let me know when you see Snake in the group.
Okay.
When he goes through to get all.
Well, the bus is getting ready to pull up here, I believe. Yeah, the bus is pulling up right now.
All right, when you see Snake and then you see the hallway of officers.
Uh-huh.
Tell me when you see the hallway of officers, and then there's 3 at the end. Let me know when you see that.
Okay. But he's just stepping off the bus right now, so.
Yeah, you're fine. I have no clue how that happened. I don't know why. Jeez.
Well, I backed it up because I just wanted to kind of correlate what I was thinking about, because I was pretty sure that it was Nick Castle was the one that wrote this with Carpenter. I just wanted to make sure.
You're at the hallway of officers.
He's just coming across the no talking, no smoking sign. Yeah, and now he's now walking down the hallway. Yes, right now.
All right.
Three behind you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not touching the remote again.
No, I just want to make sure of that fact before I went and started running my mouth about Nick Castle go right. I mean, I was pretty sure, but
Right. I'm having some coffee.
Very, very, very cool cast in this one too. We was talking about the cast when we was watching The Fog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got quite a cast in this one.
Well, this cast is every bit as good, except for you don't have Paul Holbrook or Janet Leigh, but you do have Harry Dean Stanton as Brain. You got Lee Van Cleef from the Man with No Name trilogy. You know what I mean? You got Donald Pleasance back in here. You got Ernest Borgnine. Of course, Adrienne Barbeau again. She,
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite a case.
Oh yeah. I mean, of course, Charles Cypher's in here again, and Tom Atkins is in here.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool, very cool. But yeah, this is I think this is the last one. I'm not sure, but this might be the last one, or it might be Halloween 3 might be the last one that she worked with Carpenter on the movie. It's the last one she produced for him. Maybe it's possible. Halloween 3 might be, but I mean that's his movie, but he didn't direct it.
Deborah Hill. Deborah Hill helped produce.
Right, but I mean, as far as movies that Carpenter directs, I think this is the last one she produced.
Yeah, he didn't direct this one. This is a Wallace.
Yes, Halloween 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really too bad. You know what I mean? Nothing like some personal stuff to
Yeah. To a ruin thing.
with a good team. Yeah. Complicates things when you sleep together.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about this CGI we got right here. It's actually not bad.
Yes.
For these effects here. For 1981, that's some pretty dope effects.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got well, they're calling him Jim Cameron in here, but I'm pretty sure that's James Cameron.
James?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's James Cameron, man.
James had something to do with this. Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's his work, man. He's called Jim here, but I do believe that's James Cameron.
Yeah, I've heard them call him Jim before.
I think it's some early James Cameron work. Just before anybody really knew who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Carpenter and them helped Cameron get his shit rolling too.
Nice.
So if it does have to do with it makes sense why it looks good.
Right.
Because Cameron, I mean, think about how far ahead James Cameron was. Like to me, a lot of the CGI even today doesn't look as good as Terminator 2.
True. That is true. Did you notice the paper along the back right there?
The paper, no.
Yeah, like when it showed New York behind that security guard, there's sheets of paper that show the city.
Huh.
And then they just kind of edited in the plane. I never noticed that before until I'm only sitting like 2 feet away from the TV. These headphones ain't exactly the longest in the world, you know?
Right.
Need an extension cord for them.
Yeah, I need to get set up where I can have like a headphone in one side. I mean, I know these movies really well, but it'd be really cool to be able to hear it in one ear and be able to communicate with the other.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm not worried about it. I just have a lot of fun with these watch-alongs, man. It's just like I said before, it's a way for everybody because everybody lives so far away from each other, and for the people that do join, which is usually pretty decent turnout. It's a way for all of us, even though we live all these thousands or hundreds of miles away from each other. It's a way for all of us to be able to bullshit and watch movies together.
Right.
But otherwise, there is absolutely no way.
Right.
Like like Ginja Ninja. He's from Australia.
And it's
You
kind of
know,
hard for me to do anything. Yeah.
Phil's in Canada. Night Watch is up northern United States. Uh, geez, man, you got people all over the place. You got some in Michigan, you got some in Illinois. You just and there's no way that everybody that bullshits with each other and part of this community can really. This is the only way we can really watch the movies that we love together.
True.
So it's kind of fun to do that.
That's true.
Oh, here it is. I just love this guy. This guy that plays Romero with the crazy hair. The first time I ever seen him in was Assault on Precinct 13. He's the one that shoots Kim Richards, shoots the little girl with the ice cream.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that because, well, of course, I ain't the biggest fan of the movie in the world, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
but this guy's great, and I love how he named him Romero after George Romero. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Jerry says I'm watching Hills Run Red pretty soon.
nice.
That's actually a pretty good one, man. That one
Yeah.
is very underrated. That's actually on my Forgotten Horror Archive list. So
Yeah.
are you gonna do a watch along then, Jerry? Talk to me, Jerry.
I actually do not own that currently, unless it's on something.
Hills Run Red.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on something or not.
A few months back, you could still find it pretty cheap on like Amazon and shit. Because it's not a collector's edition, so it doesn't have slipcover and all that. It's just a regular edition. Screen factor.
Right.
Dies. Not near in 30 seconds. He died. Come back in. He died. He's trying to talk to him, and he's just like, no, this is the way it is. He's like,
Yeah, it's like this is what it is right here. He looked like he got shocked by a socket, man.
yeah, he's most definitely. They say the freaks come out at night. Well, there he is.
Yeah, that's
There
the
he is.
one.
He's all the freaks roll up into one. Man, remember?
Man, got Bride of Frankenstein hair and shit.
Yeah, I knew it looked familiar. Yeah, Brian Frankenstein. I knew it looked familiar.
Yeah. He's the sister of the Bride of Frankenstein. I mean, the brother of the Bride of Frankenstein. I don't know how I messed that up, but yeah. It's one of those days. I ain't been able to talk right since 8 o'clock this morning.
We got the idea to get Lee Van Cleef in here. Playing Hulk because
Yeah.
like I said, he was in the the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. You know what I mean? The Man with No Name trilogy. And
Mm.
since Kurt Russell, one of the main people that Kurt Russell based the Pliskin character on
Was
was Clint Eastwood and that character. You can tell us by the way he talks. So they figure, so they thought it'd be fun to have him come in and play this Hulk, as opposition to Kurt Russell's Clint Eastwood esque Snake Plissken.
yeah.
Echo in the chat saying, hello, hello,
No.
he's in New York, man. The only problem with doing this, man, is it's not on, we don't really doing either this or Carrie when neither one of them is free anywhere. So anyone that doesn't own the physical copy, it's kind of hard for them to watch along.
Well, Carrie used to be on Prime.
Yeah, but
Of course, you got to pay.
as far as like, free and shit, usually
Yeah.
I'll pick one that's free.
Like watchable, yeah.
Like Chainsaw Massacre 2, man. It's, if I would have stuck with Extras free, there's like 5 different places where it's free.
Oh.
I was trying to think about doing Chainsaw Massacre 2 because of the new Vinegar Syndrome 4K coming out.
I know Terrifier's on YouTube. It's cut up, but
So it's not the unrated one.
no way it cuts up.
The biggest thing that's cut out of that one is when the girl's hang upside down and he saws her and right and halfway
There's
through the
a
movie.
couple things, man. There's a couple things.
I'm looking forward to seeing that second.
No, I forgot they're making a second.
The the creator of Trick or Treat, the anthology Trick or Treat, announced today, I do believe your brother said he's seen it, where they are making a second one.
All right.
Hopefully, the scary thing about that is when it goes over and people love the first one so much, they have a big chance of having that sophomore jinx and people not liking the second one quite as much.
Yeah. And then they try to make, 3 more and end up ruining everything.
And hopefully, they do it right.
Chances are they won't.
They've waited a lot of years, so maybe they'll.
You've had plenty of time to get it right, so.
By the way, anybody out there, give me a like, please, if you would. While you're at it, if you're not subscribed or whatever, you haven't ring the little bell, do that, and do the same for my son, Drakeakain here. Show him a bit of love. Give him your sub. But yeah, give us a like, leave a comment.
Yes, yes. Yes, do that, yes. And do it, yes.
4 sets of eyes on us right now. Who is in there? Who is watching? Somebody's watching me. I always love these pants, man. This outfit he wears is just killer.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. You got that bomber jacket and like a spandex-ish type stretchy muscle shirt, and then cool urban camo.
The outfit's basically made out of the same stuff that like the women's pants and shit now. The
Yeah.
what do they call those? The
the joggers and everything.
the ones like Ryan's mom always liked to wear the
the leggings.
Yeah, the leggings. Yeah, to say the ones that my ex-wife always wore. She that's basically the same material that Pliskin's whole outfit's made out of.
I want a pair of pants like his.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you could tell that that's what that's made out of. It's the same stuff the leggings are made out of.
Oh yeah, I bet it's comfortable.
Oh hell yeah!
It looks comfortable.
Only Kurt Russell and Snake Plissken could wear leggings. and pull them off is cool. You know what I mean?
Right. And sitting there wearing leggings as a shirt, and it's like, yep.
Yeah, he just wouldn't be nearly as cool on me. I don't think.
Could you imagine somebody like Tim Roth wearing something like that?
No. But Kurt pulls it off. Check him out. He's like,
oh, yeah. They call me Snake. That looks like it hurts. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. The injections in the side of the neck. Now, see, I've had a few discussions with people about the Escape from LA. I'm not so big on it because, I mean, it's all right. It's just basically, it's basically a repeat Escape from New York. You know,
not as good.
Escape from New York is so much better.
Yeah, it's Escape from New York, but in LA, and it's not as good. And Snake plays basketball.
It's so carried away, man. I mean, you know, the surfing and all that stuff. I mean, it's fun. Yeah, I mean, I will give everybody that. Yeah, it's a fun ride, but it just gets so out there that it just.
It's all right. Ew.
He wants to strangle him to death so bad.
I don't remember. I saw it in one of the documentaries. Could he or could he not see through this eye patch?
No, Kurt Russell?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't
I, do-
remember either.
I don't
Like,
think so.
like I noticed eye patch has several little holes in it, but I wasn't sure if that was able to see or so his eye can breathe.
Yeah, I think that's it because I don't think you can see through it, man. I think you kind of went method with that.
Ah,
But I know he basically one with a couple other characters that he grew up watching. But Clint Eastwood was definitely one of the ones that you know, take your pick on whichever role. You know what I mean? Probably may have a no name trilogy and all that, but several different Clint Eastwood characters he based Pliskin on.
right. I'm just so glad he didn't call anybody Pilgrim. Bec-
Oh,
Because
pull some John Wayne too.
yeah, because he's a big John Wayne fan too. So I'm glad he didn't call nobody Pilgrim in the middle of this.
A lot of people are. I was never so big on John Wayne, as you know. But
There's a couple of his films I thought were really good,
well, I mean,
like The
I don't
Quiet.
I don't hate him or nothing. He just John Wayne's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, like The Quiet Man was always one of my favorites. Not your cup of tea.
John Wayne, no, not really, man. I much, I'll go Clint Eastwood any day
How
over John Wayne.
how about somebody like Jean Claude
John Claude Van Damme, no, no, not really, not
or
really.
Skull?
No. I'm more Chuck Norris than them.
Yeah, the man was always a cook or something on something.
Yeah, and he was the non-assuming guy that no one ever thought was anything. He was just just some cook on the ship. They didn't realize he was such a badass.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was a Green Beret or something.
Yeah,
It, like
with
a
issues.
retired Green Beret or something.
Yeah, with issues. Yeah.
Yeah, with PTSD and things. Not saying anything about them or nothing. It's just that's the
He,
role he had.
yeah, he's yeah, and he always ended up messing up the bad guy.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. Make sure that everybody knows I'm not bashing our soldiers and things.
Oh well, no. It's
I got veterans in my family as well.
oh, oh yeah, I think everybody does. Well, your family's my family, so yeah.
Right, true. Half of it at least.
Wasn't even your nose itches? Somebody's coming over or something?
It's somebody come over or somebody talking about yours. No. That's your ear.
Yeah, your ears itching or burning, somebody in your nose itching. Cause my nose itching bad.
I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat can help.
Maybe somebody's coming over, just like your hand itches or something. You're supposed to get money.
Well,
Man,
huh. Hand itches a
wish
lot.
my hand would itch. Huh?
It's like, well, my hand itches a lot. Where's my cash?
Well, if that's the case, I wish mine would itch because I could definitely use it.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel the pain. Of not having no cash.
Um,
Currently trying to move and shit.
so you guys definitely moving to the bricks, or
Yeah, it's all set up. All we gotta do is get the electric and gas turned on. We got the insurance and everything.
so it's a done deal. All right.
It's a done deal. We just gotta get the utilities on. Going in like the 26th or something.
Hmm. Echo says if you sneeze, it means someone is talking about you. Okay.
What about if your nose just itches, man?
Yeah, because my nose itching like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew the sneezing. It's just Well, if you sneeze,
knew that. I did not know that.
yeah, I knew it had something like that. Oh man, oh man. There's Snake. There's people sneaking around, my dude.
Yeah, they're creepy. Oh my god, I remember.
Oh.
Hail to the chief without it. The drunk guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
I'm
knew.
president.
Yeah, he said he's like, yeah, I knew when I woke up and I saw this, I'd be president.
Yeah, yeah. He's singing, and after he sings, he goes, and you
Like,
can see him. When Pliskin's talking to Hulk, you can see him in the background bobbing around.
yeah, it was crazy. I'm just saying, I know a movie's a movie, but that would have decimated at least 2 blocks.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Air Force One is not a big jet, but yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, we kind of found out what would happen if the plane went into a building. You know what I mean? Isn't that strange?
and this is the 5 points.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? All those years prior.
Uh,
I mean, it's not the same thing, but you know what I mean?
yeah, it's like it's a little different now, but that building still stands.
It didn't even hurt the building. It just
Yeah, it just hit it and just fell. Yeah, it's like, hey,
it just bounced right off the building.
yeah, yeah. The building stood there and was like, "What, fool?" So there's like, touch me, man.
Yeah, I remember that was we was planning for your 4th birthday party. We got up, you know what I mean, and we was getting everything together for your birthday party. I turned on the news, man, and it was all over every channel.
No, 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 no. Do you remember? I do believe I walked in and asked if this was Escape from New York because I've been watching this since I was little.
Oh yeah.
Didn't I ask you if we were watching Escape from New York or something? Because it seems like you remember something like that.
It's crazy. Yeah, it was a messed up day.
Yeah.
That's the day that we got you that little drum, the little drums that you wanted.
Decimated.
I mean, yeah, they didn't last very long, but we got them anyway. You were so destructive, man. You just, I don't know. You like to see how things work, take them apart or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've always been intrigued about how things work. I just took apart my 4K player the other day and cleaned it.
Well, that's different though. Hopefully, you're not
Yeah,
still taking things apart and seeing how they work.
yeah, but I mean completely apart. Like I took apart pieces and everything off of that thing. Cleaned it.
Doing a thorough cleanup job.
Very much so. It has never worked better.
Cool.
I've only had it a year. It's never worked better. It's definitely clean. I had a bunch of nicotine dust and things in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but this dude is so happy, man. He is so happy to be there. A cabby.
Where are you at? Oh yeah. Pliskin just walked in here, and the dude's ripping on stage dancing. So I haven't seen Gabby yet.
Oh,
There he is.
yeah. I just got there myself. I was just pointing it out before we got there.
Ernest Borgnine, legend, man. Old Hollywood legend.
Nice.
He was around for a long time. It's great. Boys, Papa Cool. Everyone's coming to New York. Done.
It's not a bad song though.
What does that say? Does that say colon? Colon?
I'm not sure. Bro, you don't sneak up on somebody when they're walking through the place with an Uzi with a silencer the size of my forearm, dude.
Is that an Uzi?
That is an Uzi, I believe. I'd have to
Silencer, the scope.
Yeah.
The scope is hooked to the silencer.
Bro, that silencer is like the size of my forearm with a scope about the size of my forearm on it. Yeah, that's an Uzi. Or a tick. I think that's an Uzi.
This is funny. This whole thing about thinking that Snake Plissken's dead, you know, so everybody thinks he's dead. That's another one of those John Carpenter things that they never explain. Kind of like the stories that people were telling in Halloween and shit. It's the same thing, but everybody's saying that Snake Plissken, you know, they thought that he was dead. It never explains why.
Brain probably said he was dead.
And I think people that didn't even know Brain.
Oh man, this poor woman.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on there, but I can about imagine.
They're probably high on homemade drugs and they're about to do things.
Yeah, they're weird, man.
Very weird.
I do believe wasn't any of this shot in New York, but some of it was shot in I think Toronto and St. Louis. Because there was it seemed like downtown St. Louis had been closed down for some reason, and they ended up shooting it down there for the city, you know, for the parts in the city it's supposed to be New York.
Right. That was absolutely ridiculous.
And then some of the other parts I was in Canada, I know, but I do believe it Toronto. If I'm thinking correctly, it was Toronto.
In Toronto. I'll be president.
Yeah.
Just get
this thing.
I'll be president. It's like a miracle. Oh, but they are tripping right now.
Yeah. And there was just like a miracle.
Yeah, they're tripping.
Oh yeah, they just like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're like, oh no.
It could be just an impact on the mechanism itself.
Yeah.
Here we go, hail to the chief, da
Da dee da.
Way too much of that prison moonshine. Now watch if he does that, he's in the back bobbing around to keep his head up. He's still back here talking to himself about something.
Pliskin just got some bad news, and he's still back there talking and bobbing around.
Yeah, I he thinks he is president.
He probably does. He was.
Hey, Soft Waffles, how you doing?
Hello.
Thanks for joining in. We're in the part right now where Pliskin just met Cabby, Ernest Borgnine.
About 38 minutes.
Give us a like if you would be so kind, sir.
You found the egg.
You know, I did not know that you was going to be wearing the red bandana. It's kind of not for both of you with red bandanas on.
Yeah, I was just like, I popped in there. I was like, oh, wow, we're both wearing black shirts and red bandanas.
Well, like, you know, people are thinking like father, like son.
Yeah, they said that in the chat one day.
Did they?
Yeah. It was during one of them. I don't remember which one it was, but we matched up. It might be one of the wrestlings or top tens, but we matched up, and they were like father, like son.
Well, we We did quite a few there for a while.
Oh, yeah. We're rematched up.
I need to get some new ones.
I feel that.
And this is when yeah, this was all the cannibal sewer dwellers start coming out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's how close he's getting to be midnight snack.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty badass. There's an awful lot of hungry ass cannibal sewer dwellers here.
Yeah, right?
And the chick that he runs across in the old cafe, that's that's an actress named Susan Hovley. And at this time, this is before Kurt got with Goldie Hawn, so he was actually either dating or married to Susan Hovley, the chick in there. As a matter of fact, she was in she played Priscilla in the John Carpenter Elvis movie with her. And I'm not sure why they split, but they were together at this time. She's a pretty good actor. She's the one that plays Princess in Vice Squad. Is also a
Oh,
screenplay.
yeah.
You remember Vice Squad with Ramrod?
Yes.
Yeah.
I,
Well, this chick that he
wow.
runs into in the old cafe here, that's the chick that's the one that stars in Vice Squad. Odd name, Susan Hovley. That's her name. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what, yeah, this is an old diner, man.
Yeah.
That almost looks like that diner that some scenes of Seinfeld was shot in. Not the diner they always go in, but the one you remember in Seinfeld when they had to switch off and go to that other diner for a little while?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that now. And
That
Seinfeld bitching about it.
yeah, that diner. That's kind of what that looks like.
Yeah, but I want to go to the other diner. Oh,
This
come
diner,
on.
I don't like dining in this diner.
You know, I just don't like dining at this diner. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, why not, Jerry? Because it's not like the other diners, you know?
Come on, yeah.
Because it's not.
Whining just like him. There she is. There she is. If anybody watching the replay or watching in the chat or anything right now, that's Chicken Fly Squad. It's also a Screen Factory. Jerry's around there. Jerry knows it. Um, Fly Squad's a kick-ass show, man.
Oh,
Wings Hauser. That's funny. The two main stars of that movie, Ramrod is played by a dude named Wings Hauser, and
yeah.
then you got Princess. She's Susan Hovley. So starring Wings Hauser and Susan Hovley. Odd names, man. Obviously stage name.
What, Wings Hauser?
Wings Hauser and Susan Hovley. Yeah. Of course, you know we talk about sitcoms. Wings Hauser was in Roseanne for a couple of years. Remember he played the father of Danielle Harris's character.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Oh, no.
popping the popcorn in the chat. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming through. Give us a like if you would. Thanks
Yeah.
a lot for joining us. We're at the part here where Snake is in the diner and all the cannibals are trying to cannibalize him.
43 minutes, Joe.
So if you got the physical copy and want to join or whatever. Since you're there in the chat, I was curious about what you might want to do. I usually come up with two or three different choices, and then I just kind of leave it up to my guest on what movie you want to watch along. I was thinking maybe Trick or Treat or something like that. Yeah, Anthology Trick or Treat, Return of the Living Dead, something like that. If any of those sound good, let me know. Give you a like. Thank you so much. Yeah, I enjoy doing these watch along. Like I said, it's the only way we can really bullshit together. everybody being so far apart.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and chat. If you ain't subbed to either one of us, we could be kind. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. He loses all of this shit here, man. You know, we was talking about entrance music.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Trick, trick or treat it is, man. That'll work. This upcoming Monday, a week from tonight, myself and Popping the Popcorn will be doing a watch along of Trick or Treat. It's settled, and I haven't seen that in a while either, so I'll go ahead and hold off because that's a pretty good show, and it is October, so that fits.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna be doing, depending on her work schedule. I'm going to do one tomorrow.
Okay, your
Doing
channel.
a, yeah, doing a lone one.
Well, yeah,
Huh?
I think I'm gonna do. If I end up doing one later on tonight, I think I'm gonna go alone.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time that I've ever done one alone. I can handle it.
Yeah, I figured the first one I did on my channel I'd do alone. I would just kind of
Yeah,
you know,
just
just
kind of hang and talk about whatever comes to mind, man.
yeah.
Just chill, man. That's the cool thing about watch-alongs. They're just chill. You just hanging out watching a movie, bullshit.
Yeah, I figured I would do the format of commentary.
Yeah. Commentary is basically just whatever you want to talk about the movie, what it means to you when you've seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was telling you when we did the fog, um, since you hadn't done it in a while, and I knew you weren't exactly comfortable yet, I figured why not do why not do a watch along, nice easy chill stream where you don't got to worry about it. You know what I mean? Because I hate to go with this. I never go with any kind of script or anything like that. Just I just kind of wing it, man.
Right. I was over here doing math.
Dig films in the chat. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up?
Hello,
Am
Dave.
I pronouncing it right? Mike Dag, is that it?
I mean, it seems correct, but you never know, man. There's some pronunciations, man.
And with the English language, you never can tell, man. It could be pronounced. I mean, it could be 5 different ways it could be pronounced.
I know it is the most messed with language there is. There are like 7 different, um, definitions to each word.
Right.
The word is pronounced like any other language would pronounce that word. And we are like a mashup of like 12 different languages, I swear. I'm going to learn German and stop speaking English.
Yeah, I was thinking about, I know I want to do trick or treat this month since it's October and all. I just figured I'd run that by her and see if she wanted to do that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's however you want to pronounce it. Okay, cool.
I call Dig.
It's Diggs Films. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is when we meet. This is when we meet Maggie and Brain,
yeah.
of course.
Is this still when she's John's woman?
Do what?
Is she still John's woman at this point?
Oh yeah.
Barbo?
Oh, yeah. They're together. They might even be married by this point.
I don't know. I'm waiting to see a ring on her finger. If there is, they are. She was one
Oh
of those. She's married to her man. She wears a ring on her finger in whatever movie it is. She don't care if she's supposed to be single or not.
yeah. Well,
It's
this
just,
was made directly after the fog, so yeah, they're definitely together here.
oh yeah.
And I heard Ian Stanton, of course, from Christine and the original Alien, and
Oh yeah.
I seen a thing where we're supposed to be making a Christine 2, man.
Really? Man, they should have made that a long time ago, so that the original cast could be in it.
The what?
Well, they should have made it like a long time ago so they could put the original cast in it, or they need to leave that part of the story completely alone and make it completely original.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised they didn't make the Christine sequel years ago, man. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I was saying, yeah.
Like, you know, but if they waited this long, you know, I hope they do it correctly. Just make it good, man. The first one, I think is really underrated, man. You know,
Great.
you don't hear much about Christine, but I always thought it was really cool.
But you don't hear a lot about the car either.
Yeah, that's true.
And in my opinion, the car is better.
Really?
Yes.
Except for in the car, you don't have that badass John Carpenter score.
And you don't have a Plymouth Fury either.
Well, I mean, you know,
You don't have a 57 Plymouth Fury.
well, well, I'm not sure what kind of car is in the car.
It is a 1957 Plymouth Fury.
Not in the car.
No, not the car.
Well, I know what's in.
No, yeah.
I know what's in Christine.
Yeah, my bad. I thought we were still on Christine. I was like, oh man, you know what car's in that, bro?
No, I'm trying to figure out what the hell kind of car is in the car.
They built that car. That is a custom car. That is a mesh between
See, it had to start out as something.
like it. I do believe it began as a Hudson Hornet.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever it means when your nose itches, man, it just drives me crazy. Yeah, I mean, if that's what it means, if somebody's supposed to be coming over, I wish they'd hurry up and do it because it's like oh. Jake says the reboot of Christine will probably be all CGI as opposed to the original practical play. And I loved how they did the effects in Christine too.
Oh yeah, the effects were nice.
CGI is cool, but it's got to be used right. You know what I mean? But when you got like a horror movie and everything, leave the CGI out of it. Go with, I mean, look what the practical effects did on like The Howling and American Wolf in London. And
Oh,
Christine, all they did was bash up these cars, man, and then play it in reverse.
yeah, exactly.
Tore up so many cars.
I know.
My favorite car in Christine is that charcoal gray Camaro. That's my favorite car in that.
Oh, that's a beautiful car.
That is my favorite car. It's like a 67 Camaro Super Sport, maybe.
Yeah, I thought that was either a 67 or 8.
I think it's 67. It is badass. I mean, it is like the epitome of a muscle car.
Oh yeah, Camaros, yeah.
That dude, it looks so mean, man.
Oh yeah.
Here's the entrance of A number one, the Duke. This guy has got he's got an entrance theme like a wrestler, man.
Yep, there it is, and there goes this scum.
As he comes around the corner, you know what I mean? It's like a wrestler making an entrance. His music kicks in, and then when the car pulls up and stops,
the music stops.
The music stops. Just like he's making his entrance with his chandeliers and everything.
Yeah, it's just like in Halloween when Michael whips the corner and he whips the other corner. The music ends.
Yeah, this chandeliers is so obnoxious.
Oh, I love it. I would do that. I would. I'm not even playing. I would.
And this is before I knew anything about hydraulics. When I first seen this movie when I was a kid, I didn't know anything about hydraulics. I thought that was wild how it went up and down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean this is kind of before hydraulics was used very much.
That's probably why he did it.
Yeah.
You want to do something different, and that was definitely different at the time.
He is rated in A number one. He is very cool. And you've seen South Park, right? You know the voice is the cook, right?
Oh yeah, chef. Yeah, that ship.
Yeah, Isaac Hayes, man.
Oh yeah.
He was a singer in the '70s, man,
Oh
and
yeah.
was quite successful too.
Yes. Hello there, children.
Yeah, he was a smooth singer, man. If you don't want to make it sweet love to you, baby.
Yeah, he's one of those.
The dude had,
Love to you, baby.
dude had game, man. Really.
Oh yeah. Sing.
Yeah, I love the Brain character, man, because he's such a weasel. He is ready to jump on whatever side is going to win.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whatever side's looking the greenest is what he's jumping to.
Like when they catch him later, and he's like, "Hey, Duke, how you
Oh,
doing?" He by the way, he made us come. We didn't want to.
yeah. Meanwhile, Snake's looking back at him like,
Yeah, he's like he had a gun on us, Duke.
yeah, it's like it's gonna be shoved up your ass here in a second.
Duke's like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's sitting there like, uh-huh. Of course you did.
It's just perfect. This man, oh my god. I was as a kid, I was such a Snake Plissken fan, man.
Yeah.
I just yeah, like I said, I was at elementary school at recess. There'd be arguments over who was going to be Snake.
Oh yeah.
Like the same thing with Philo Beto and Every Which Way But Loose. You know, when those movies were popular, you know, arguments over. No, I'm Philo this time.
Yeah.
So whoever didn't get to be Philo Beto got to be Clyde, the ring.
Mm-hmm. What a wuss. He just holds the gun like this and hands it to Mag.
I thought it was crazy how these guys. I mean, it's it's obvious. It's well known by everybody that this is one of the Duke's cars, and these motherfuckers don't care. They're still bombarding it with bricks,
Well, it's probably because
arrows,
it's being alone.
gleaming arrows, all kinds of shit. They don't care. They probably just want to eat them, man, because they only drop off. Remember, it shows the food drop off here in a little bit, where they just drop off that. So it's like everybody else got to fend for themselves. If you miss out on that, man, you got you know
Yeah, you
you're
also gotta wipe out a lot of people just to get it.
yeah, you're SOL if you miss that food drop off.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta,
Lots of cannibalism,
yeah, you gotta end some lives in order to get that food.
which is something that's never really talked about. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of insinuated. When they're talking about the sewer dwellers, the chick in the diner, it's insinuated, but it's the cannibalism is never straight out talked about.
Right. I think that was done for ratings purposes, maybe. Wait, this is
Well,
a rating, isn't it?
yeah,
Well, it was probably done for rating purposes as to keep it a R rating instead of unrated.
yeah. Maybe I mean, but just kind of just mentioning it.
But yeah.
Speaking of cannibalism, have you seen any of the Dahmer series on Netflix?
No, we currently do not have.
It's good, man.
Don't
Got
have. Don't have.
It's good. It's got Evan Peters played Quicksilver on
Nice.
on the X-Men and was also in the Wanda show. He does a really good job as Dahmer. Like if you're not looking at the screen and you listen to him talk, he sounds just like Dahmer.
Wow. So you would think it was Dahmer.
Yeah, oh, it's creepy, man.
Hmm. Does
He
too
does
good
a
of
pretty
a
good
job.
job, and it just stands so accurate to the story and how it really went down. This is the first one to be this accurate.
Wow.
Everybody that I've heard talk about it likes it.
Hmm. I don't know. Whenever I get that back, I gotta check it out.
There you go. Bray might be a little weasel, but he's actually got he's actually got big balls come up here and start bullshitting and lying while Snake sneaks in.
Oh yeah.
Well, because he just so used to being so weaselly and so sneaky that he used to be able to talk his way out of everything.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, everybody he talks to, you can tell just by the way they talk to him, they don't believe what he says.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy here is like, well, you're not going in, okay? That's my orders, and I really don't care.
Yeah, like these guys. He's always around.
See, just like this guy, yeah, he talks about,
Yeah, he comes up again.
A real pain in the ass.
Yeah, but he comes up with the gas though.
Donald Pleasant.
Yeah, he should have kept his eyes on the damn people keeping him hostage. You got Snake shot in the leg with an arrow.
Yeah.
He spends most of the rest of this little area here with an arrow stuck in his leg.
Well, I don't think it's a situation the president, the president's not, he's not exactly accustomed to being in this situation.
Poor Snake.
So, no, the president.
No, I'm saying poor Snake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the president, something tells me he was a little weaselly too.
Well, yeah, he's, they definitely, like the very end part, you find out he's not exactly a real nice guy. He just doesn't really give a shit.
Oh yeah, I like that. And then the music begins. Why is A number one's theme playing?
He's on his way.
Oh, there he is. And then it stops as soon as he gets there.
He's coming. Yeah, just a bit of foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, don't worry. Here's a just weird little dude here.
There he is, Romero.
He had a gun on me. There's nothing I can do. He's like,
All right. Even though he's all the way down there.
Yeah, don't be stupid now.
He just points at him. It was him. He did it.
Yeah, he's like,
it was Brain.
It was Brain. Everybody knows it was Brain.
There he is. Snake Plissken.
Man, he twitching.
Who are you? I ask you again. Who are you? He still just looks at him like, fuck off. All right, Snake Plissken. And the way he says it's like he's impressed. He's like, hey, Snake Plissken. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's impressed, man. I mean, even though everybody's heard that Snake is dead, it's obvious Snake has done a lot of kick-ass shit. You know what I mean? He's got a hell of.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's well respected. By the criminal side and the law side. Both sides knows that Snake gets shit done.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of an interesting position to be in, where the criminal side and the law side both respect you equally.
Yeah.
I mean, look what he did again here. To begin with, man. Him and his buddy. If you ever seen that intro scene.
Yeah, the deleted intro.
Yeah, where his buddy gets killed because they're trying to rob that
the depository.
Yeah, his buddy gets killed. That's an interesting scene. I can see why they left it out of the original theatrical version.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
Well, it's still not ever a part of any of the. You know what I mean? It's like a special feature. It's still never been actually put into the movie.
I think any movie that's made should have two versions. A version where it's cut the way the director wants it, and then a version with all deleted scenes put back in for the people that want to see it that way.
I have seen a couple of Blu-rays where they have actually made a cut, like My Bloody Valentine, that one special edition that came out many years ago, long before the Screen Factory. Remember, it has that version where all those scenes are put in it.
Yeah. Yeah, the special edition one with the red cover.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
I got that one too. I have that one because I like those special features. It's got a couple of good, got a couple of good documentaries and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm a sucker for documentaries.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love documentaries, man.
That's how I learn all this. That's how I know all this stuff.
All right.
Endlessly watching this. I'm a fountain of useless knowledge.
Right. It's not particularly useless.
Well, you know, I mean, to your average person, that kind of knowledge is it's just not important. You know, I mean, knowing all the stuff about this movie to most people is considered useless. It's like, okay. You know, unless you get like, but if you get like movie buffs and stuff like that,
Right.
like that, they appreciate it, but your average person doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, you're using the poor president here to practice what, missing?
I think he's just playing around.
Well, yeah, well he's practicing not shooting him,
Yeah.
seeing how close he can get without hitting him.
Yeah.
Making him bow down. You are the Duke of New York. You are a number one.
You are a number one.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Just
You are one.
Stripping him of all of his pride, man. Stripping him, you know what I mean? That's the whole point. He wants the president of the United States bowing down to him. You know what I mean? He's making the most important person in the country tell him that he's the most important person. You know what I mean? He's stripping him of all of his dignity.
Oh, yeah.
Letting him know that in this world, you are not important. I'm the man here.
Right.
That's the whole point, man. That's, you know, it's the whole point to it.
Oh, yeah.
With the man to, you know, to make sure that he knows that he's the man.
Yeah.
You're in my world now, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And in here, you ain't shit.
True.
Romero picks up the tape like he could hear the cassette or something.
I know, right?
Oh, the first thing that Romero did when he walked up, looked at the president, and he's like,
Yeah, he just looks at him and then just flicks his hair back.
mm-hmm. But yeah, I just always thought that was pretty profound, man. The way he just, you know, he's making him bow down. He, you know, he wants to make it clear and he wants him to know, and let everybody else know who's the man in there. You know,
Oh,
that's it's a vulgar display of power.
yeah.
Just like, you know, because, you know, the way he feels about it is, it was a vulgar display of power. The way he was helpless when he got caught and got stuck in there in that prison, you know. Even though he earned every bit of it, because he was number one was a drug lord or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I do believe number one that's what he was. He was like this major New York drug lord.
I don't remember, but I remember hearing something about that in the one of these documentaries on here.
Yeah, I do believe that's his backstory. I'm not sure if it was in New York, but it was in some big city. He was a major drug. You know what I mean? Did all the murders and all that shit that comes along with that.
Yeah. Did you ever notice the SWAT dude that come out of a helicopter and fell right on his face? he hops out and just Columbos his way out there, you know, just boom.
Is that cut? No, never mind.
It's like, oh, we'll keep it.
Yeah.
John with his sense of humor is like, oh, we'll keep that around.
It's like just put one foot in front of the other and get out of the fucking helicopter, man. Why you gotta lead with your face?
Right?
Put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah. Brain over here scheming about escaping without Snake.
Well, I mean, they know he had to have flown in there. So now it's just where is the plane?
Well, there's only one building in all of New York.
It's just funny this being 1981, how important of a part the World Trade Center plays in it. You know what I mean? It's kind of creepy.
And the fact the plane hit it.
Yeah, and a jet flew directly into it. That's just weird, man.
I ain't gonna say nothing on this platform, but it really makes you wonder.
I mean, I'm not big on the conspiracy stuff. I just think that it's creepy that you know what I mean that it crashed into it. This is 20 years. This, of course, 20 years before any of that stuff happened.
Yeah, and it kind of foreshadowed it in a way.
Yeah, it's just coincidental. I don't believe too much in a lot of that conspiracy stuff about those planes hitting everything. I ain't get you know I don't think there was any big conspiracy. And if there was, you know,
What can we do about it? You know?
I mean, I'm not much. Now your brother's big on the conspiracy type stuff.
Oh, I know.
He loves that, man. He's so smart and everything, man. He's on top of it.
Oh yeah, he comes out with a real big throwdown about it and what happened here and what's going on with this and that, and he just lets you know.
You know his grade point average is 4.0.
Nice. Has it been all year?
4.0. He
Oh,
has in his school, he has the highest grade point average in his school.
nice, man. I am
Very
proud.
cool. Oh
I,
yeah, very. Oh, I am very proud. That is so cool. He told me that, and I was like, well, I mean, I wasn't surprised because yeah, he
no,
you know he's gotten straight A's since when? I mean, all the way since I can remember.
man, he's had straight A's most of his school.
Yeah.
He's going to accomplish things, man.
Yes.
He's going to accomplish great things.
Unfortunately, not feeling too good tonight.
I couldn't do it. Wrestler.
I mean, I was always smart. I did well in school. I could have done better than what I did a lot, but I never could have maintained a 4.0 average all the
Uh-uh.
time, or even reach it, let alone maintain it.
I probably could have reached it, but I don't think I could have kept it.
That's hard, man. And he makes it look simple.
Right? Man, you know he's got to be stressed out with it too, man.
He doesn't seem to be. He's just like, yeah. I mean, every now and then might get, but for the most part, he just kind of smoothly just does it, man.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Here it is.
Yeah. Oh.
That's an old wrestler, man. Oh God, I can't remember. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I remember you told me his name. I just don't remember what it is now.
Ox Baker.
Oh yes. Oh man,
Yes.
I hate to do this.
Yeah, it's Ox Baker, man. He was a old school wrestler.
Yeah. Oh man. This will take me 30 seconds, man.
What are you doing?
Going to the bathroom.
Oh, that's all right, man. Go ahead.
I was saying, I got to go.
Hey, you gotta go. You gotta go. Yeah, so many people that I was trained by knew Ox Baker and knew a couple people that Ox Baker had trained. You know, some a couple of the independent circuits and all. It's funny when you think about all the different little shows here and there that involves wrestlers or involves the expertise of different wrestlers. Like this one you got right here. There's an old Stallone movie called Paradise Alley, where Terry Funk is in that, a young Terry Funk. You also got another movie that's got oh man, it had the dude that was Tama, it had Roddy Piper, um, called Body Slam. You got a movie called I think it's Mickey and Maude with Dudley Moore. It had Big John Studd and Andre the Giant in it briefly. You got a lot of different movies that had wrestlers in. Huh?
Sorry, I probably could have muted the phone.
Oh, no biggie, man. I just filled in, you know, just talking to everybody about all the different, you know, when you stop and look at it, all the different movies that involve wrestlers or wrestling in one way or another. Old shows. Did you ever see an old show? It was made back in the early '80s, and it starred the guy that played Face on the A Team, Dirk Benedict. He's in a movie called Body Slam, and that had Roddy Piper and the dude that was Tama. And also he's also known as the Tonga Kid. You know, he's one of the Roman Reigns, the Rock, one of the Rock's family. And then there's another, like I was saying, with Mickey and Maude. Had had Dudley Moore and Amy Irving in it, I do believe. It's called Mickey and Maude. It's like early to mid '80s. And that had Big John Studd, Andre the Giant, a couple of them in it early on. This has got Lex Baker. Of course, you got Rocky III with Hulk Hogan. Uh, you know, Paradise Alley, that old Stallone movie. You know, got it has a very young Terry Funk in it. It's just, you know what I mean? They're just, when you stop and look at it, there's wrestlers have been a part of movies for a long time. They're a lot bigger part than what people, you know, what people really realize.
True. That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Rocky III, man. I only got to the first two Rockies. I enjoyed doing them a lot because I mean, you know me, I know the dialogue of the movie. I can sit here and
Oh,
you know, tell the
I'll
whole damn dialogue.
yeah, I'll do 3 and 4 with you.
Cool. Yeah, we'll plan that.
Yeah.
Do you want to watch? Do you want to do watch along with them, or do you just want to review? Or we'll do a mixture. We could like watch it along and then afterwards, you know, discuss it.
It's
Oh,
oh yeah, right in the dome.
Yeah. Some of the people that I was trained by and messed around with knew Ox. I never Ox wasn't one that I met, but I did know some of the people that he trained. There when I was screwing around with my independent wrestling crew.
Yeah. While I was in Michigan, I was dabbling in it a little bit, but I just didn't want to pursue it. Just too much bogus.
No, there's yeah, I mean, there's a lot involved, man.
Yeah, there's just too much bogus. It's just too much politics.
Lots of politics in wrestling.
Like I was going to have to scratch and claw my way, and I was not about to do all that. So in a way, I let them win, but I also didn't want to destroy my body either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't about to deal with it.
I did it for 12 years. Like I said, I've got over 500 matches. Which, you know what I mean, which isn't anything. You know what I mean? If you're I did independent and did all that, and in 12 years, someone in WWE or something like that, they do a hell of a lot more than 500 matches. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, they already got a couple thou under theirs.
And I know how my body feels. So I can imagine how theirs feel.
So right. Well, just imagine how poor Hogan feels.
Yeah.
Or more like someone that was more athletic, like Rey Mysterio or something.
Oh man, that little dude's still doing it.
I know, and I bet he's in pain.
I would imagine.
I bet he's in plenty of pain. He's been doing it longer than I've been alive. You know, he's been doing it for
Oh
going on
man,
50 years almost.
he's about my age, I think.
Yeah, and he's been doing it since he was like 16 or something.
Edge is my age. I think Edge is like maybe 4 or 5 months younger than I am.
I don't remember. I could look how old Adam is.
I think he's either 49 or getting ready to turn 49.
Adam Copeland.
I'm pretty sure he's just a few months younger than me.
Adam Copeland. October 30th.
He'll turn 49 to 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah, the June. You see, I'm in May, so June, July, August. September. Yeah, he's 5 months, like 5.5 months younger than me.
Man.
I wish he would have stayed with that, man. Stayed in that heel faction. I thought it fit him so well.
What? Man, they broke that up already.
Oh, they broke that up shit a few months ago.
That is so dumb, dude.
They
Did a demon turn on him or something?
yeah, they turned on him and kicked him out. When Finn Balor came in, they turned on him and got rid of him. And now Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic, turned on his dad and joined. He's heel now too. So it's Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, and what's his name?
I'm a Damon Priest.
Yeah, Priest.
What's going to happen is it's probably going to be like a 4-on-2 handicap or something.
Priest is taking on Edge on the pay-per-view Saturday.
And I'm sure they're going to put Dominic and Ray against each other.
Priest is pretty good, man.
Oh, yeah, Priest is great. I've been following him now for a while.
He's got a hell of a voice for promos, too. Once he gets real comfortable and really gets into a rhythm and really gets his shit going.
Oh, yeah.
They just, here's Brain. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Duke's had nothing.
Yeah, Duke was like, you too, do. He's telling them what to do and everything. He was telling the squad what to do.
Yeah, he's like, you and Snake just you and Snake just give each other a big old sloppy kiss and say goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, man, look at this. Man, I swear he stalks Snake around New York.
Yeah.
I swear he stalks him.
He's one of those guys, man, that's always in the right place. Or the wrong
place. I'm telling you, he's stalking Snake, man.
He idolizes Snake.
Yeah, so he's been stalking him all over town.
He's getting ready to regret it, though.
Yeah.
I used to have re-recordable tapes that looked just like those, man. I don't know what brand or what they're called, but I used to have some just like them. They look just like them.
I didn't get to hear the nuclear fission.
23 minutes.
Because that's what the president was supposed to be at the meeting for, was a nuclear fission speech.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a big mistake. Has anybody ever heard of Chernobyl? Leave nuclear alone.
That's why they're having that summit meeting, I think, man, just to to talk about not blowing each other up,
Yeah, it's like,
that's why it's so important that he gets there to talk about it. You know what I mean? It's all about being friends and buddying up so we don't kill each other.
Oh, this happened before Chernobyl.
Did it?
Because Chernobyl happened in '86.
Damn. I thought it happened before that.
No, it happened in 1986, I believe. May something, 1986.
Wow. Actually, to be honest, I don't remember hearing when it happened. I don't remember hearing that much about it.
April 26, '86.
See, and I was getting ready. I was getting ready to turn 13 that next month in May. I don't ever hear much about Chernobyl, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly.
Grandma always watched the news like daily. It was religious.
Well, back then we didn't, man. You know, we didn't have back in 1986. We didn't have all this media and stuff, man. That's the thing. The world hasn't changed that much. It's just now the media is just so right there, telling everybody everything, and with the internet and everything, you just hear so much more. Back then in 1986, if you was a 13-year-old, you didn't hear all this shit all the time like you do now, because you know what I mean. Those avenues were just not there.
Yeah.
You know, the internet and all, you know, and all the social media provides everybody with this opportunity to hear everything that's going on that we didn't have back then.
True.
So, you know, kids didn't know nearly as much about all this bullshit going on like they do now. Because you know what I mean? You got so much social media, something happens and everybody knows it right away.
True.
They know too much. You know what I mean? The kids hear too much now.
I know.
Cabby's dead. See, he got to help his idol one last time. And that crash split the car in half, and he's the only one that died. But he died in his cab that he loved so much.
I know. Hey.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, at least die in his cab.
There goes Brain right in the middle of talking shit. I said left, asshole, boom.
Right, John, right. No, right, blam. No, left.
Yeah.
Go left, left. Boom. I was like, damn, got him.
She does something really cool here too. Like she must really loved him because she's like, give me the gun, I'll slow him down.
So low.
She should have acted a little differently though, because standing directly in the way like that, you know, as we find out, isn't exactly the greatest idea. But it was a nice thought.
Yeah, but it's the most direct way to hit him, though. If she wanted to, though.
Right.
Like
it's too bad she didn't hit him though. Like she didn't shoot him.
She sucks at aiming. Of course, using probably a 357 Magnum from that far away, it's not going to be the most accurate thing in the world anyway.
Well, I mean, it's got a scope on it. Adrian Barbeau looking like only Adrian Barbeau can look. she's endowed. That's for
sure. Oh!
Shooting his chandeliers and shit.
Oh yeah, he mad about that.
Boom.
Did. I love John Carpenter's music, man.
Oh hell yeah, man. Oh yeah.
That big satellite phone, man.
Yeah, man. Oh my god.
That thing is bigger than his head.
Yeah, that's like picking up a laptop and sticking it up against your head. Hello, hello.
I know, right? Man.
If you can't hear somebody on that, man, then you just might as well give up.
Yeah, it's like, look, man, if you can't hear all of that, then it's like just stop talking on the phone, dude. Just write letters. Just write
smoke signals or something.
Yeah, it's like just write some letters, man.
Here they go.
Oh, come on, Don. You can make it.
You gotta get him up this. It's funny how they built this wall, like right here. They just cut the bridge right off. So here you go.
Yeah, it's like here's the bridge. Yeah, they chopped the bridge right in half with this wall.
Yeah, here comes the number one. And he wants out of prison bad. He doesn't care. He just wants out. Who he's got to shoot, what he's got to do.
Oh, yeah, he does not care. Yeah, he sees that coming down. He's like, yo, that completely had his full attention.
Yeah.
I want his boots.
Yeah.
I like his boots. He's got this pimped out Mozart coat with the general I don't know what they call those, but the shoulder pieces.
Oh yeah. Kind of like the Bret Hart jacket.
Yeah, yeah, like the Bret Hart jacket.
The general jacket. It's like
general.
It's like
Got a Duke. The Duke.
Yeah, I'll be damned. The president didn't get the last word on him.
I know, right? Hey, it's not on Pleasance. He has to get the last word. It's in his contract. He has to get the last word.
He's like, yeah, let me get up the damn wall. I'm the one. My neck's about to explode.
Right?
I already shot him. Stop waving your dick around and being obnoxious to get me over the wall, goddamn it.
That and y'all need to hurry up about that cable, man. They were lowering that cable as slow as possible.
Yeah.
And I would punch him right in his mouth. As soon as he moved this doctor, man, I would punch him right in his face. He wants to. Look at him.
This doctor's actually pretty cool, man. He's
he's just
nice guy.
Yeah, he's just following orders, this guy.
He didn't like it from the beginning, Like Snake wouldn't have even known about this time limit if that doctor hadn't said, at the beginning, said, tell him.
Yeah, and the look Hulk gave him when he said, tell him, was just, he's like, man, how dare you?
Well, I mean, he had to have known, that there was a reason why he was given this time and what would happen to him, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, in the middle somewhere, he might have just said, well, fuck it, I can't get him. And then neck blown up and not even knowing why. That was dirty, man.
True. Because
dirty. But I don't know. I guess he had to guarantee that Snake was going to give it his all.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes you wonder if there was anything in his neck at all.
Well, there was. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I know in the sequel, they lied to him. They told him
some kind of virus in that one.
Yeah, but yeah, they injected it in him, and then at the end was like, oh, by the way, there was nothing in your neck at all.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder if they actually put anything in his neck.
I think this time there was, because that doctor was
quick about doing that.
He was intense at getting that out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, he was sweating like hard on that.
So yeah, I think they actually did put those little explosives in there. Yes, this nation appreciates their sacrifice.
Yeah, he just looks in the mirror like nothing. When he didn't have to help him.
Yeah, then he just kind of casts him aside. He's like, well, look, I'm getting ready to go on here. Basically dismissing him now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Phil Tom's like, yeah, I know he's a prick. Tom Atkins he just gets these looks, man. You know what I mean? Where you just tell what he's thinking.
Oh yeah.
Tom's
look at him.
Okay.
Yeah, and Snake's just looking straight. You don't even look at him.
I'm too tired. Maybe
later.
Yeah. he looks at him.
Yeah, he just looks over at him like he just gives him
Are you serious? The name's Flisky.
No. Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting there giving that stone cold beady eyes look.
Yeah, I don't. really? Do you really think I'd want to work with you on it, or see you again, motherfucker?
It's like if I ever see you again when I'm healthy, dude.
Yeah. Now you want to be all asshole buddies? Fuck off.
Yeah, it's like you just implanted something in my neck that could explode.
That plays the American Bandstand theme. How embarrassing that would be. This makes a fool out of him.
Yeah, okay. He's like, do you think they grabbed him up? Like,
No,
like, like you don't think he ordered them to go get him?
no, I don't know. They may have, they may have said something to him or whatever. He's like, hey, because the tapes look identical. Like, hey, as far as I knew, that was the tape. See, he's destroying the actual tape.
Yeah, because he knows that all that's going to do is cause a problem.
It's like, hey, I don't know how the tape got out here. I don't know what happened to it. As far as I knew, that was the right tape. Tough shit, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Escape from New York, fantastic as always.
Oh, yes. I always love seeing Escape.
Yeah. Thanks to all that joined. And a very big thank you to those on watching on the replay. Might be doing something here later on. Definitely do something every Monday and Tuesday. Drake's back to doing some stuff, so check out his channel and give that a sub.
Yeah.
Please give this a like. Leave a comment. Tell me if you enjoyed our bullshitting. If you didn't enjoy our bullshitting, whatever. Thank you very much, and much love to everybody who supports me. I appreciate it so much. Hit that bell if you want to hear more of my bullshit. Like I said, much love. That's Drakeakain on Goreflow's channel at this point. And I'm Goreflow, and remember, you are not. Take it easy. Thing's still spinning around saying ending the broadcast. It's deciding if it's gonna let me end or not, I think.